Yeah.
That's actually a Venus light as well out there, so it does look.
Yeah. So this is ABC 2.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, over there's that picture again. That well that we had.
Yes. Do you feel sad this closing?
Yeah, I mean it's. I mean, in many ways, it was actually kind of an ideal job because I didn't have to do 9 till 5. Obviously,
Yes.
I could wake up late in the morning, and I'm a
Yes.
night bird, so
Sure.
that always helps.
Yes.
The thought of waking up at like 7 in the morning is just. And the way the hours work, we do here. We do mostly 11-hour shifts, or 12-hour shifts rather.
So you do 4 and a 3-day week.
And so we do 3.5-day week basically.
Yeah.
And so that gives you 3.5 days to play with, and not just the weekends. So
Yes.
you can go off, you can do things. With just 2 of us in the box as well, we can organise it so that, for instance, we can do blocks.
Yes.
So that you can eventually get something like 6 days in a row
Sure.
of holiday
Yeah. Excellent.
while working. So that's kind of nice. So that's useful, and it's 7 minutes walk from home, so I don't have to worry about transport or anything. Just turn this down a bit. And I mean, I don't think there are many other jobs that I could do where I can come into work and I can do my own projects.
Yes.
On the firm's time, and I can sort of sit down, have a cup of tea, have a fair amount of non-working time.
Yes.
Because of course a lot of it's the waiting for
That's
films
right.
to come on and off or whatever. I can sort of have visitors if necessary. I can go out onto the roof out there and sunbathe if the weather's nice.
Of course.
I mean, how many other jobs do that?
Not a lot.
So, and in that sense, it's definitely a shame to go. And plus, having been here 26 years, you get sort of used to it.
Yes. Do you know what you're going to do, or just take it easy?
Just take it easy for a couple of months anyway. Look around and see what's out there.
Yes.
Maybe try something in the real world, if there is such a thing.
I know.
Right. Yeah, that's one of the Fady schools.
Wow. God, that is solid, isn't it?
The first
Look at that.
first time I came in to this cinema, I came in for a job, and I was brought up here and as part of being shown around.
Yes.
And I saw they'd been running The Guns of Navarone,
Oh, yes.
and we're talking the film was up to about there,
Yes.
from there.
Wow.
And I thought, bloody hell, that's enormous!
Yes.
Because of course I'd only ever seen like 8mm or 16mm film
Yes.
before, or at school.
Yes.
I'd never seen that amount of film before,
Yeah.
and it was kind of scary.
God, that is some spool there. I mean,
it's like sometimes we go downstairs carrying that kind of size
yes.
film, and people say, "Is that the entire film?"
Oh, I know.
No, that's about 15 minutes.
So how did this used to fit on? Because it's a solid shaft.
It comes off.
Oh, I see.
And there were shafts like that on the actual doors of the Solo.
Oh,
And
right.
we just slotted it on,
Yes.
and it sort of clicked in.
God.
And it's,
That is some size.
oh yeah.
It's amazing what you see when you go to different cinemas. It's amazing.
As I say, we were told originally that there were 8
Yes.
of these made, but the problem was that they were being installed just at the time that Isolde was going broke.
Ah, right.
And so because Isolde was going broke, or their top guy had died or something and it was being reorganised
Sure.
within the company, they sort of reneged on the deal a bit. And so I think only 4 were ever installed. There was this
Really?
place, there was Stockport, there was Lenton Abbey in Nottingham, and there was one other place.
Southport had a pair of faded projectors, but I don't think they had, these spools are just projectors at normal spools, I think, many years ago.
So Southport instead of
That
Stockport.
was an Isolde Southport.
It could well have been that
It
one.
may well have
that I'm
been.
thinking of rather than it could have been Southport. Yeah, I know it's something S.
Yes.
And of course, one by one they got stripped out, and we were the last one.
Wow. That
'cause-
spool, sorry, looks like it's actually been made by hand, doesn't it?
Well, a lot of the parts I think were, because that was part of the problem. One of the reasons that they did actually get taken out
Yes.
was that it originally started with the twin Fadies that we had downstairs,
Yes.
where the changeover mechanism broke,
Alright.
and because a lot of that area was handmade, it was difficult to get spares. By then, Fady had gone bust, partly because the solder had screwed them up. And so Pathake, which was ABC's technical department, or Canon ABC's technical department, they came along. They had no idea about Fadies whatsoever.
No.
They were terrified of the solar because they knew damn well that if anything went wrong with
They
that,
wouldn't
they
know.
would not know what to
Yeah,
do.
of course.
Only 4 in the country, be fair to the guys. They were brought up on Philips.
Yeah. Who
That's all
actually
they
put
knew.
them in? Who put the faded projectors in?
RCA installed
RCA,
them.
right.
Yeah, 'cause they installed their own amplifiers with them
Yes.
as well. That was Sunbury on Thames, I think they were at.
Alright.
Yeah, because many years ago backstage, I actually found a packing case which one of those had come in,
No.
which had the old RCA Sunbury
Really?
on Thames stencil.
Ah.
I think I've still got it somewhere as bookshelves. It happens. That's the old rectifier from the Fady,
Oh no.
which we just about managed to get moved in here, but it's
Yes.
bloody heavy.
Oh
So
yes. And this stands off.
we had a second machine in here, which when I joined it was a Simplex, and then they later changed it to a Westar.
This was a stand.
And it was a sort of hybrid because the stand could have been from the original projectors, and then it had a Fady lamp house on the back. So.